to flow first. Thank you.
News of the World Darts South Bank,
60.
and we greet you from Alexandra Palace in the first leg of the first quarter-final of these 1974 championships. And throwing now we have from the Eastern Counties,
97.
Eddie Brown, and his opponent now coming up onto the hockey here is the London and Home Counties representative Peter Chapman. Remember, it's 5:01 straight in. You subtract the scores. The outside ring is the double ring, the inner ring is the treble ring, and the little hole in the middle is the ball. They must finish on a double, of course, and this is Eddie Brown. 41 scored. Alexandra Palace here, as you can see from that shot in the background, they're absolutely packed to the rafters. Something like 12,000 people, oversubscribed by 6,000, 18,000 wanted to come here, and the atmosphere really beginning to jump about a bit. This is Eddie Brown. Eddie Brown from the Magpie in Stoneham, the most experienced player in these 1974 finals. He's been here 6 times before, and he's the only man indeed that has actually made this unique event before. Eddie Brown then on 82. You can see the scores, the state of the scores there. Brown on 181. Chapman now still on 376. Taking a bit of time to find his mark.
60.
That's 60. Getting into the groove now. So 181 now for Eddie Brown from the Magpie in Stoneham, representing the Eastern Counties. That's very
81.
close on the wire. It's 81. So Eddie Brown galloping away. This is Chapman. Very steady player. Very steady hammer. But now Brown in with a chance of a devastating finish. He needs 100 exactly. I think he'll go on the 20s. Let's watch. That's 60. He wants double top. A tremendous shot. Just over the top.
Yeah!
Tremendous finish. Tremendous finish from Eddie Brown. How many darts was that? Something like 15, 18 darts. And no trouble at all. Straight out on a ton. So the first leg of this first quarter final to Eddie Brown from the Eastern Counties.
Peter Chapman to flow first this time.
So now the second leg, and Peter Chapman with a lot to do. He's lost the first leg. He really has got to get back and win this one to stay in these 1974 championships. Eddie Brown now coming up to throw. Looked very good in that first leg. That's very close on the wire. There's only 3 ones. I think that's a 60. It is.
82.
Straight away with 82. Very steady player, this Eddie Brown. But now Chapman. And he's got 21 so far, and he won't like
41.
that. 41 scored. Brown. That's a 20. That's 40.
45.
45 just pulled the third dart a little bit to the left into the 5 there. So now Chapman, and Chapman could desperately do with a big score now to establish some authority on this second leg. There's 61.
64.
64 scored. Brown. It's a good shot. 96 scored. He scored a 20. He came downstairs onto the 19. Got a treble. Good stuff. Chapman then, wanting this leg desperately.
60.
6-0. Beautiful picture of Eddie Brown weighing everything up, dropping straight into 3 ones. 23.
43.
So there's the state of the parties. Very little in it at all at the moment. Brown something like 30 odd in front, but Chapman with the darts in his hand, his own destiny in his own hands there. That's 40 scored. He could do it a 60. Unlucky. 60 scored. He could have done with the treble there. He really must edge in front in this one because Brown is a devastating finisher. Brown. 23. Very close.
28.
28. Bravely kept trying for the 60s and missed both of them. This is Chapman. Chapman now just beginning to find his feet, just beginning to get in front.
60.
Much steadier leg this one for Chapman. Brown now struggling. That's 80.
100.
That's 100. 156 going, so 60-60 double 18 would be a very, very pretty way to finish the game. He's not going to do it, but he's keeping nice and steady.
41.
41.
Then you need 107.
107 is a shot here. 57 ball or 1948 treble 16. That is double top. Which way will he go? He's gone for the 57. He's got it. Wanted the ball there, and he went over for the 18 and missed it. So after a tremendous start, he wanted the ball, he missed it. So 115 now for Chapman. This one's really beginning to jump about now. That's 20.
Yeah!
And that's a tremendous shot out. I honestly did not see that. It even took Alexander Palace by surprise, because he wanted 100, I think it was, and he got it in the most spectacular fashion that even left the commentator speechless. Tremendous shot out for Chapman to level the game.
Well, two good finishes, ladies and gentlemen. Now the third leg, and Eddie Brown has won the toss and throws first.
And the News of the World Tournament begins to set on fire now, because he's straight back in there, Eddie Brown, with 130, was it? I think it was. 140. 24. A derisive roar from the crowd here, because in this sort of class, that's considered to be a disastrous score. And that's a 60 straight away from Brown, and Brown didn't like that spectacular finish there. It took his breath away, it took all our breaths away. And this is tremendous. Starts at 63, 83. So now Brown has scored over 2 ton in his first 6 hours, and it really is beginning to take off. And Chapman struggling now. Chapman really struggling. He's only got 6.
21.
21. Not happy at all. Brown then. Brown really galloping away this one. 20. 25 screwed that one a little bit. 26. The classic bed and breakfast 2 and 6. And I think perhaps the nerves are beginning to tell just a little tiny bit now here in this first quarter-final. What a good one it's been. Chapman now steadying up with 80. 140. And just listen to the crowd. They really appreciate that sort of a shot. Straight back now with Brown. Brown looking around, coming downstairs, trying to find the big scores. This is Chapman. He needs 316. Not so many now. 20 off. That's 25.
45.
45.
Eddie, you need 194.
194 now for Eddie Brown, so a ton now would be more than useful. That's 60 of them, and a tremendous start. He's got over for the 54, the 318s. He's missed it.
96.
But 96 is pretty useful. Chapman now again needs a ton. The smoke drifting up from this massive crowd. You can see it quite clearly there.
100.
He's got a ton. So he wants 98 and 60. Double 19 might be his shot, or alternatively he'd go for 316's ball. Which way will he go? He's got 20. 20 leaves him 78. 78. Can't make up his mind which way to go. 54 he wanted, he missed it. He's got 80, got 58 there, so it leaves him double top, and that's what he wanted after failing to get his treble. So 171 for Chapman, and Chapman now looking around for a magic wand. Oh, good dart. Is it going to be good enough? Double top now for Brown to wrap this one up. The tension really happening here. That's just over the top of the 20s. And that's right next door in 2.5s. He wants 2.15s. Very bad luck, so Chapman comes in and fights again. 111 he needs. 57, 18, double 18 would be a super shot out. He's gone for 51. And this man really is dynamite on his finishing. Does he want double top? I think he does.
91.
91, and he really does leave us quite breathless with his finishing power, this man. He's an unorthodox player, so Chapman now on 2:15s, so close. 15. So Chapman now, with everything to play for, he's got his chance. Brown missed his double, he wants 210s. Tremendous hush, very close on the wire. Tremendous stuff. That really was a super quarter-final, and it's Chapman from London and the home counties who goes forward after a really thrill-a-minute game with Eddie Brown. So Peter Chapman from London goes into the semi-finals, and he's not happy, he's delighted, and I don't blame him. That really was a fight back from the dead.